You might be wondering where Nvidia is heading now, because since few days Nvidia is keep on dropping from almost $144 or whatever. It's dropping almost to $135. So now Nvidia is trading just below $140. So this means something else, or we have to sell, or we have to buy, or keep loading, or we have to wait, or we have to wait for the dip. So you might be getting a lot of questions in your head, while probably you might be holding a lot of shares in your portfolio of Nvidia. So the first thing, the price prediction for this stock is very clear, that the lowest what we got from the institutions, it was $90. So that was honestly miserable and horrible price target, $90. So we will just put this off on the side. The second what we got is $110. So again, we will put this on the side, because after the earnings, the price targets were really coming out very good, but the stock was not really going up. So that was the problem there. So some of them, they really downgraded, and some of them, they really upgraded. So the people who downgraded, it came down to $110. So again, that was really not working, because the stock was really coming around like $120. So people were also thinking, oh, it might really drop down even to 110 or even 85 or so on and so forth. But again, this stock was dropping horrible because of the market conditions. You have to really think this. But now the fresh price targets really gives you some really nice hope, and that is absolute $153 on the high, on the average side. But on the highest side, it gives you $200 and $203 and even $220. So these are the nice price targets that we can really have a focus on. But again, if you're holding Nvidia right from the lowest price, probably $90 or $100, $105, $110, whatever price you just got in. So, or else you might get in now. Probably you want to get in now. So even if you want to get in now, that should not be really a big problem, because Nvidia has a very bright future. So Bank of America, Citibank, HSBC, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock, all these institutions, they have positive outcome on Nvidia. So they just don't think, they are very confident that this company can drive the revenues and everything in AI, probably on a very positive side. So keep in mind, if you're not holding Nvidia, I would really consider you to take this stock in your consideration, and don't leave as like a blank paper in your portfolio when you really see the stock, because you might be regretting probably after a year, or even after 6 months you might be regretting, because after the election this stock will skyrocket right about $150, because the average price target what we got is $153. That is $153. So that's not really far. So we are just sitting $20 away from that. But again, it might be probably sounding, oh, it's just $20. But again, everything comes down to only one thing: market cap. Because if the stock has to go to $153, the market cap should be sitting more than $4 trillion. So that is massive again. A market cap touching $4 trillion, what happens? Fed will really take a notice of this, right? This is the biggest thing that market is really trying to pull down this stock and keep in control, absolutely. So of course this stock has a lot of potential. They want to load shares and shares and shares, but again, they also really care about the Federal Reserve, who really cuts down the interest rates and all, because they are watching. They don't want the market to be priced in. But again, by default, the market already has been priced in. No one really gives a shit, but very true. Since they got used to of this trillion-dollar companies, now they are hoping not the companies really to go beyond the expectations, and that would be $4 trillion, 4.5, or even $5 trillion. Imagine if the stock is really going around like $200. What the hell will happen? The company will sit more than $6 trillion. So that would be eye-opening for Federal Reserve, and they will probably, I don't know what the hell they will do. They might do something that market can pull back again, because if Nvidia is pulling back, entire market will pull back. Keep that in mind, because there are so many factors when it comes to trading or holding Nvidia for the long term, because Nvidia is sitting in a position right now where the market really cannot pump so hard and even cannot drop so hard. It's sitting in that position because of the market cap. This is the biggest problem for Nvidia right now, only the market cap. If this is just out of the factor market cap, everything would have been worked pretty in a very nice way. But look at Microsoft, Apple, and Google and Amazon. They are doing pretty fine because they are in the market since 25-30 years, and that's going pretty well for them, because now Nvidia came to the game since 20 years, but first 10-15 years was not really so solid, and after that this company started really pumping so hard that they touched even $1 trillion mark in a pretty short term. That's pretty impressive. So stating all this, if you want to hold Nvidia, keep that in mind. This stock will skyrocket, but again, everything comes down to the market cap, because the market cap size of this company is so massive that Federal Reserve will keep an eye on this company. You got to keep this. But if everything goes nice and smooth, inflation just goes down, everything is normal, so this company is probably institutions, really, they might pump money much as possible in this stock, so you can take advantage of that and not to lose any opportunity that you will get. So we got the coming earnings, that like the predictions will be very clean and clear that this company will deliver some amazing colorful numbers. But again, everything comes down to guidance. When it comes to guidance, all we can think of only one thing, that is Blackwell chip. So when Blackwell chip is getting sold and sold everywhere, now they're selling massively in Middle East, now they're selling massively in European Union, America, Asia, everywhere. They're trying to make as many deals as possible. So with my prediction, this stock will skyrocket again, but again, it comes down everything to market cap. This is the only factor the stock is really pulling back, believe me, because there is no way the stock has to really sit for so long in this price range, even of the impressive numbers, what the company is really delivering, because they miss nothing. Everything is just beat. So even the guidance are absolutely crushing, and whenever the guidance comes, they crush the numbers in the next earnings, and also for the next guidance, again, what they give, the stock really skyrockets. So take this in consideration. Don't take the stock as a granted. Don't lose this opportunity, because you will never want to regret by being a millionaire. Because believe me, if you invest now, after 5 years, probably you might accumulate a lot of money just from one stock. But depends what amount of money you invest. But all comes down to your risk. All comes down to only one thing, that you're willing to hold for so long or you're not willing to hold for so long. So thank you so much for watching. I think I spoke too much about Nvidia. So anyways, I was just kidding. I gave you everything, what it takes, when you have to invest, and how you really can invest. If you want to know more, the link is down in the description. You can come and trade with us every single day and make money consistently. So day trading, link is down in the description. Patreon, you can join, you can trade with us, and subscribe the channel and help this channel to grow more and more, guys. With your help, let's touch 10,000 subscribers. Thank you. Probably see you in the next video.